Hello everyone, this is Sonu and I'm your tutor for today's grammar lesson, pronouns. First of all, let me say you a great thank all of you, those who have showed me a great affection towards me and for my channel Quest for Learning. Very thanks, and thanks for your motivational comments. Your comments really motivate me for making the videos. Without wasting much more time, we are going to start our next topic, and today we are going to talk or learn the very important topic of grammar section, pronouns. Today we are going to learn pronouns. Pronouns, as the word says, it denotes to nouns. Pronouns, it means something is add in a noun. Something as it add in a noun. Pronoun. We can also call it a substitute of a noun. Substitute of a noun. Substitute of a noun. We can also call it substitute of a noun. Okay, just have a look in this example. If I write Mr. Mohanlal is our bus driver. Mr. Mohanlal is an honest person. Mr. Mohanlal loves children. Okay, my dear friends, what have you noticed over here? What are you noticing over here? Don't you think that something doesn't sound good and something is strange over here? Yes. The strange thing is, I have written Mr. Mohanlal, Mr. Mohanlal, and Mr. Mohanlal. If I write again and again the same noun in a sentence, Mr. Mohanlal, Mr. Mohanlal, Mr. Mohanlal, then it doesn't sound good. Okay, Mr. Mohanlal is a noun. Can't we do or can't we write something in place of Mr. Mohanlal so that our meaning will also remain the same, ताकि हमारा meaning भी same रहे और ये repetition भी नहीं हो. Okay, so if I write Mr. Mohanlal is our bus driver, he is an honest person, he loves children. So what I did over here, I have written he. Okay, so Mr. Mohanlal is a noun. Mr. Mohanlal is a noun, and in place of a noun I have used he, and he is a pronoun. He is a pronoun. Let me remind you something regarding noun. Noun is the name of a person, place or a thing. That we have learnt earlier. Noun is the name of a person, place or a thing. किसी भी person का नाम, place का नाम, thing का नाम, abstract idea का नाम, that we have noun. So Mr. Mohanlal is a noun. So in place of noun I have written he, and he is a pronoun. So what we have noticed here over here, pronoun is used in place of a noun, is used in place of a noun. Okay, pronoun is used in place of a noun. It is also called substitute of a noun. Substitute of a noun, noun के place पर ही तो हमने use किया है, that's why we call it a substitute of a noun. So pronoun is used in place of a noun. And what we did over here, we have stopped the repetition of the same words. Here in earlier sentence the repetition was going on, Mr. Mohanlal, Mr. Mohanlal, Mr. Mohanlal. So what we did, we stopped the repetition of the same word. According to the language, what the language says, the language says there should not be repetition of the same noun again and again, same words repetition should not be there. The language says like that. So repetition is prohibited according to the language. And by using he or pronoun, what we did, we have stopped the repetition of the same noun, Mr. Mohanlal, Mr. Mohanlal, Mr. Mohanlal. Okay. So the repetition is prohibited according to the language. That's why we have used he and pronoun. So what we can say, can't we say that can't we say that pronoun is used in place of a noun to stop repetition of the same noun? Okay, so this is a very short and simple definition. Pronoun is used in place of a noun to stop repetition of the same noun, repetition of the same noun. Okay, let's talk about now types of pronouns. Now we are going to talk about types of pronouns. Just have a look over here. The very first pronoun we have subjective pronoun, and we also call it personal pronoun. Personal pronoun. Personal pronoun, subjective pronoun, and it is also called personal pronoun. Personal pronoun, what the word personal suggests? Personal suggests that it is related, it's something related with person, something related with person. It is personal pronoun or subject subjective pronoun. Subjective pronoun, he, she, I, you, they, we. These are subjective pronouns. Objective pronouns, him, her, me, you, them, us. These are objective pronouns. Possessive pronouns, in possessive pronouns, two categories we have. The first category we have his, her, my, your, their, our. Second category we have his, hers, mine, yours, theirs, ours. This is the second category. I will explain you all the things in a detail. Fourth types of pronouns we have reflexive pronouns and intensive pronouns. There is a minor difference between reflexive pronoun and intensive pronoun. I will let you know. Reflexive pronoun, himself, herself, myself, yourself, themselves, ourselves. Next we have indefinite pronoun. All, both, each, few, everyone, none, somebody, anybody, etc. Okay, so these are the pronouns, types of pronouns. Let's talk about these types of pronouns in details. If we talk about subjective pronoun, it acts as a subject. It acts as a subject in a sentence. Okay, it is also known as personal pronoun. Already we have written. Okay, suppose okay, let me write some examples. Okay, if I say he is a good player, he is a good player. They are coming. They are coming. If I write okay, the next, he is good player, they are coming, we are coming. Okay, so he, they, we, they are subjective pronouns. We have used these words as a subjective pronouns. And they, might be we are talking about Ram and Shyam. Okay, and he, might be we are talking about Tom. Okay, so in place of Tom we have written he. In place of Ram and Shyam we have written they, and I and my friend Mohan we have written we. So in place of these nouns we have used these pronouns as a subject. So here we have written as a subject, he, they, we, and that's why we say them. It acts as a subject in a sentence. So it is working as a subject in a sentence. That's why we call it a subjective pronoun. Got it? Next we have in the same manner we have objective pronouns. Objective pronouns. Let me give you example. Objective pronouns: him, her, me, you, them, us. These are the objective pronouns. What is the definition of this objective pronoun? It acts as an object. It acts as an object in a sentence. Example: Jenny is with me. Jenny is with me. Okay, with me. Jenny is a subject. Okay, and me. Jenny is with me. Jenny is with him. Okay, so me is a object. Jenny is with whom? Me. Jenny is with me. Jenny is with whom? Me. It's an object. It is working as an object. Object. Objective pronoun. Next we have him. Jenny is with him. Objective. Our next pronoun is possessive pronoun. Possessive. Possessive pronouns. What does it mean? Possessive pronoun means meaning of possessive. Meaning of possessive mean, you can say in Hindi, अधिकार. जहां हम बात करते हैं ये चीज उसकी है, ये चीज उनकी है, ये मेरी है, ये उनकी है, उसकी, उसका, उसके, जहां हम इस तरह से बात करते हैं, है ना, दिस इज माई बुक, है ना, दिस इज हिज अंकल्स कार, ओके, जहां हम इस तरह से बात करते हैं वहां होता है पोजीशन की बात करते हैं, अधिकार की बात करते हैं, तो वहां हम possessive pronouns को यूज करते हैं. Possessive pronouns, two categories we have: his, her, my, your, their, our. His, hers, mine, yours, theirs, ours. These are the two categories of possessive pronouns, है ना. It shows possession. It shows possession. Possession को बताता है ये. Okay. How? If I say this cycle, okay, if I say ये मेरी साइकिल है, if I want to say ये मेरी साइकिल है, तो मैं क्या कहूंगा? This is my cycle. This is my cycle, है ना. My cycle, ये मेरी साइकिल है, मेरी साइकिल है. This is my cycle. Okay. If I say ये साइकिल मेरी है, listen very carefully. If I say ये मेरी साइकिल है, this is my cycle. If I say this, ये साइकिल मेरी है, तो I will say this cycle is mine. This cycle is mine. Okay, this cycle is mine. What is the difference here over here? Over here, the difference is if the thing we are talking is coming with the pronoun, ये मेरी साइकिल है, ये मेरी साइकिल है. अगर हम जिस चीज के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं वो प्रोनाउन के साथ आ रहा है, मेरी, उसका, उसकी, उनके, उसके साथ आ रहा है, then we use the first category of the pronoun, my. This is my cycle. ये मेरी साइकिल है. मेरी word, मेरी is a pronoun and मेरी is coming along with the cycle. साइकिल के साथ आ रहा है, ये मेरी साइकिल है. That's why we have used over here first category. Second sentence, ये साइकिल मेरी है, ये साइकिल मेरी है. अब we are talking about cycle and cycle is coming along. Cycle is coming along. ये मेरी साइकिल है. Okay, this cycle is mine. मेरी, mine, मेरी. Okay. अब यहां पर साइकिल अकेले आ रहा है, दिस साइकिल इज माइन, ये साइकिल मेरी है. ओके, इफ the thing we are talking about is coming along with the pronoun, then we use first category, and if the thing we are talking is coming alone, अगर वो alone आ रही है, then we use second category of the pronoun. Okay, my और my का possessive case होगा second, mine, my का possessive case हो जाएगा mine. Okay, if I say this is my cycle, okay, then first category. If I say this cycle is mine, then second category of the possessive pronoun. In this way use possessive pronoun. Let's talk about the next pronoun. The next pronoun we have reflexive pronoun and intensive pronoun. There is a minor difference in a reflexive pronoun and an intensive pronoun. Let's have a look. What is the difference between a reflexive and an intensive pronoun? Reflexive pronoun, himself, herself, myself, yourself, themselves, ourselves. Okay, what is reflexive pronoun? If we talk about reflexive pronouns, I have made an arrow. It refers back to the subject of the sentence. It refers back to the subject of the sentence. Subject को refers करता है sentence के अंदर. I cook my food myself. Here, I cook my food myself. I is a subject and I cook my food myself. Cook is a verb and here myself is reflecting to the subject. Myself is reflecting to the subject. I cook my food myself. मैं अपना खाना खुद ही बनाता हूँ. I cook my food myself. Okay, so it refers back to the subject of the sentence. Next we talk about intensive pronoun. What is the speciality of the intensive pronoun? What is the characteristic of the intensive pronoun? Intensive pronoun emphasizes its antecedent. It emphasizes its antecedent, noun or pronoun. Sir, what is antecedent? Noun. If I make you explain in a simple language, जो पहले वाला noun और pronoun हो. Okay, it emphasizes its antecedent. जो पहले वाला नाउन और प्रोनाउन होता है वो उसका एंटीसीडेंट कहलाता है. जो पहले वाला नाउन और प्रोनाउन होता है वो एंटीसीडेंट कहलाता है. तो इट एम्फेसाइजेज इट्स एंटीसीडेंट, नाउन और प्रोनाउन. हैव अ लुक ऑन एग्जांपल. आई माई सेल्फ कुक माई फूड. आई माई सेल्फ कुक माई फूड. मैं अपना खाना खुद ही पकाता हूँ. हियर व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर एम्फेसाइजिंग. I myself, मैं खुद ही अपना खाना पकाता हूँ. Here we are emphasizing myself. Myself is an intensive pronoun. How it is an intensive pronoun? Because it is emphasizing. मैं अपना खाना खुद ही पकाता हूँ. मैं खुद ही अपना खाना पकाता हूँ. There is a difference. I cook my food myself. मैं अपना खाना खुद पकाता हूँ. एक तो मैंने कहा मैं अपना खाना खुद पकाता हूँ. एक मैंने कहा मैं खुद ही अपना खाना पकाता हूँ. Have a look on the different example. If I say हाँ मैंने अपनी आंखों से देखा था. And if I say हाँ मैंने देखा, मैंने अपनी आंखों से देखा, मैंने अपनी इन्हीं आंखों से देखा. सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, मैंने अपनी इन्हीं आंखों से देखा, है ना. सो दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बोथ reflexive pronoun and intensive pronoun. Okay, so here what myself is doing, it is emphasizing its antecedent. Myself is emphasizing, what myself is doing, emphasizing. Emphasizing. Myself is emphasizing. It's antecedent noun or pronoun. So I is a pronoun, so we can call it antecedent pronoun. So here myself is emphasizing, its antecedent pronoun. Okay, so in this way we use reflexive pronoun or intensive pronoun. This is the difference between reflexive pronoun or intensive pronoun. Okay, let me tell you regarding themselves and themselves. Okay, here you might confuse between both the words themselves and themselves. Okay, they themselves will complete their task. They themselves will complete their task. वो अपना टास्क खुद ही करेंगे. ठीक है, वो अपना टास्क खुद ही करेंगे. Here themselves is a singular and themselves is a plural. We talk about themselves in a plural sense. If we talk in a plural sense, then themselves we are to use, and if we talk in a singular sense, then we use themselves. Okay, now we are going to talk about the next type of pronoun, indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite means which is not definite, जो definite नहीं है. Okay, indefinite pronoun. All, both, each, few, everyone, none, somebody, anybody, etc. Somebody has stolen my pen. Somebody has stolen my pen. किसी ने मेरा पेन चुरा लिया. Somebody has stolen my pen. So somebody, किसी ने, it is not a definite. किसी ने, we don't know who has stolen my pen. Okay, so somebody has stolen my pen. Let's have another example of indefinite pronoun. If I say Jenny is a brilliant student, and Tina is a brilliant student, Ankit is a brilliant student, and Sachin is a brilliant student. If I say one by one, then it will take more and more lot of time. Okay, all are brilliant students. So I instead of telling their names, instead of counting of all of them, I can say all are brilliant students. All are brilliant students. Okay, if I say, okay, so many students are sitting in my class, and if I say that Ria has done a great job in the exam, and Tina has done a great job in the exam, Sunil has done a great job in the exam, and most of them, they have great work in the exam. They have done very well in the exam. So I can say each of you have done a great job in the exam. Each of you have done a great job in the exam. And instead of telling their name one by one, I can say each. Okay, आप सभी ने बहुत अच्छा. I hope you are getting all these types of pronouns. No problem is there. If you have any doubt, any problem, any query, then do let me know in comment section, and do subscribe my channel. Okay, bye bye.